Hi there, YouTube and makers. Thanks so much for taking your time to join me today on this unboxing. Now, I try to make sure that all my purchases are relevant and as much as possible immediate to upcoming parts of the build. And I think that this one is going to be such as that. This first unboxing, I got some used tools and one in particular that I've been kind of looking for. I had it in my cart, been watching it for a long time. They sold out. It's been months and months and months. Then all of a sudden, they show back up. So I'm happy to find this one. It comes from a company in Texas, and this company specializes in, again, surplus bowling stuff. And I think there's a few of them that do. So, and I have purchased from them before. So let's see what we got. What did Boeing surplus? A couple smaller wrappings in here. So let's take a look at this one first. We have what looks like a Swiss cut file. Very nice. So nice small one. I've got nothing but larger files without a handle. I know what the correct term is, but for some reason everyone gets hit for inappropriate language using the correct term. So the AI and algorithm isn't all smart and all knowing after all. But a really nice new surplus Swiss cut file. Getting the nice and small, getting those tight corners. Also in here is a little box. Got a bit crushed. Nice vintage box. Let me kind of put this back together. I dropped the other thing. I hope there's nothing important in there. But I do like the old vintage packaging. So it is a Nicholson Rotary Power Tools. A Nicholson ground burr 1/2 inch by 60 degree. Item number V7M. And it is, as you can see by the protective rubber coating, brand spanking new. Vintage American, but new, unused. So, of course, a burr is going to be real useful for deburring. Well, smaller holes and putting in a 60-degree chamfer. And I kind of like the box, so that's an added bonus. Love these vintage boxes. Nothing else in there. Packaging, shipping label, I guess. It is nothing else in there. A dog leg deburring tool. A few little marks and nicks on the handle. It is, again, Boeing surplus, so I can't tell you who made it, though I will try and figure it out. It does have a serial number on here. Don't know if that comes through or not. What is it? 6A. Oh no, excuse me. CA 6005. So of course, use it for deburring purposes. And if I was on my mark, this will fit in there, and lo and behold, it does. So that's going to be very useful, I think. Now let's see what else we've got in today's mail call and unboxing. A package from New Jersey. I know what this is. And if you've watched some of my other unboxings, you know that I have a certain addiction, affliction, and inclination to acquire certain types of tools. Decently packaged. Nothing in there. And here it is. And if you can see, it's a Mauser 242. And on that lid, Mauser, Germany. Shouldn't be anything else in here, but nope. Good. So let's take a look. So Mauser, this one's in plastic. A few scratches on it. Would have liked and preferred it in a Bakelite case, but this might not be that vintage. So a couple areas on the top. So old foam, crumbly. No expectation for old foam to survive. Some light packing, so I'm gonna have to go through here and clean out the foam. Original instruction manual, it seems. And there's some English in there, mostly in German. Ooh. I don't want to break anything before I get to use it. And you do forgive the mess, but it is the eroded foam, a micrometer. But alas, you say. Oh, and here's a little micrometer wrench. But alas, you say, don't you have a Starrett micrometer? I do. And do I have another Mauser micrometer? I do. But this one is a 25. So I'm going to hopefully not drop this. 25 to 50 millimeter. So 25 to 50, so that's a Mauser model 242. So this is the first time I've used it. Or not even used it, I mean, first time I've seen it. Few little scratches on the paint, but I do really like this kind of green hammer tone. But it does seem more related to, let's try this. Nice clean clicks. It's pretty smooth. Needs a good thorough cleaning. I'm not seeing any scratches on the barrel. Lots of that foam that just is crumbling apart. A beautiful and what appears to be not just a new to me, but a new tool. The anvils look good. I don't see any markings or chips or nicks on the anvils. All the numbers are clear. This clear plastic here is unmarked. And of course, that lovely Mauser banner logo. Now, why would I need a Mauser micrometer in metric when the current build I'm working on for Kozo Hirooka's Pennsylvania A3 steam locomotive engine in 3/4 inch scale to run it on a 3.5 inch gauge track in a 04 layout is an SA. In my research and looking around on the interwebs, the first edition of the book appears to be in metric, and I don't know. Well, the first iteration of the book is in metric. So there's a domestic Japanese version, and then there is the English version, in which I think it mentions in the book Kozo worked with somebody to convert it in everything into SAE, but the original is in metric. And the further I work on this and the further I do stuff, there are some odd dimensions. So things like 3/8, 0.375. Well, there are other dimensions that you calculate back in the book. They come out to like 0.376. So there is some sort of rounding error going on. And in order to deal with issues like fitment and kind of figuring out some of these odd dimensions, is that I want metric tools so that I can look at the charts and look at the tables of what it is in metric and see if I can back engineer and determine if it's supposed to be an SAE measurement or if it was originally intended in the fitment it's intended to be something in metric. And that's where the smaller Mauser in 0 to 25 millimeters and this one in 25 to 50 should provide me the full range of cover that I need to address any issues in parts that come up. Now, full disclosure, one thing that is missing in this, it isn't perfect because there's a little bit of thinning paint, probably due to transportation and just not have, and that foam just rotting away, is that you'll see there is a little compartment right here. And that compartment is empty. What should be in that compartment is a little gauge that is 25 millimeters wide. And normally I would be able to use that gauge and this small key set in order to reset the micrometer to 25 millimeters and re-zero it. Fortunately, that's missing, but that's the way these things go sometimes. And I have my doubts I'll find the gauge by itself, but there's always hoping. So, but overall I'm very happy. I love Mauser tools, and kind of the direction I'm going with on these Mauser tools is that I have my primary tools that I use in SAE, and then these Mauser ones I'm using for either in metric only to do metric work in, or I've got a spare set of used tools and not as great a shape that I keep in my car, so that when I go to like the metal monger, iron monger, or the metal supply store, I can go through their REMs and I never have to worry about if I remember to bring a caliper or micrometer on. So that is a Mauser tool, and I'm happy to get that, and I'm looking forward to using it somewhere on the bill. No lie, one of my favorite places to get kit at is Little Machine Shop. I'm not sponsored by them. They don't give me any discounts. I don't even know if they know I make these videos exist. But great customer service and a lot of great stuff. And today I've got something from Little Machine Shop. If you've been paying attention to my videos, you know that I've enjoyed using A.R. Warner. So I wanted to get some more cutters, and I believe, I don't know what these are, but a little package. Oh, that's neat. Oh, so these are the A.R. Warners. I'm going to try not to dump them on the floor, but these are high-speed steel inserts. My kit came with high-speed steel inserts that were in, see if I can pour one out because I kind of want to look at it. The A.R. Warner kit 1 and the 1/4 inch bars came in 1/64, and so these are some, I don't think you can, and I know you won't be able to see them, they won't come clear because it's too itty bitty, but these high speed steel ones are in the 1/125. So I really enjoyed using the 1/64, so I'm really curious to see what high speed steel in 1 over divided by 1/125 radius will do. So, and I am excited to show that to you. So that is item TPMW. I'm actually going to put it in the bag because I don't want to lose it. So I have some more cutters this time. 3 of them. Also TPMWs. Those fit on the A.R. Warner. Kit number 1, and the 1/4 inch bars, like this one you see here. And these are some more extra 1/64. So those are these guys. And I have got some more. So I like that they send them in this. I didn't buy a full pack of 10, but I got some more of these. I think they're titanium nitride coated, but carbide inserts that really work well. I believe it's a 1/64th radius, and they've made machining go really well for me, and they've just been a pleasure and joy to use, and brought me a good deal of success. So that is just a little bit resupply for cutting tools from Little Machine Shop. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hopefully you found that useful and maybe a little inspirational. Again, if you're ever interested in finding your own version of the tools that you see me use here, I'll be sure to have either a link in the description below or a link at the end of the video, something along those lines, so you could see the exact search that I use to find these great, really nice vintage tools. I'm really excited and looking forward to sharing them with you on my channel and showing you and demonstrating how I use them in my make of the Pennsylvania A3 switcher steam locomotive engine in 3/4 inch scale to run on a 3.5 inch gauge track in a 040 layout as described by Kozo Hirooka. So that you never miss another video, be sure to hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification so you never miss when that posts, and feel free to comment below as well as share the video. I look forward to demonstrating a lot of this with you, and until next time, have fun out there, stay safe, and keep making chips.